Sometimes, waiting feels like slow heartbreak. You watch the days slip through your fingers, the nights stretch too long, and your heart aches for something or someone that never seems to arrive. You tell yourself to be patient, but deep down, patience feels like punishment. You see others falling in love, building lives together, while you sit in the quiet, wondering if the universe forgot about you. But what if it hasn't? What if every delay, every silence, every person who walked away was a whisper from the universe saying not yet? Because sometimes love doesn't arrive when you want it to. It arrives when you're ready to receive it. Maybe right now you're standing in the waiting room of your life, and it hurts. It hurts because you've given so much, healed so much, grown so much, and yet the love you long for still feels far away. You've spent nights staring at your ceiling, asking, why me? Why do I always have to wait? And the truth is, you're not being punished. You're being aligned. There are moments in life when it feels like nothing is moving, but underneath the surface, everything is. The person you're meant to meet might be on their own journey right now, healing from their own heartbreak, learning how to love themselves so they can love you right. And maybe you too are still shedding old stories, still learning how to receive love that doesn't hurt. Waiting isn't empty. It's sacred. It's where the universe rearranges the stars so two hearts can finally meet in the right time, in the right way, without fear. So if you're in the space between love lost and love found, stay there a little longer. Breathe there, feel there, because something is coming, something real, something meant for you. And while you're here, if these words are already reaching a place you thought no one could see, remember to stay close. Subscribe so you don't miss the moments that remind you you're not alone. Like this video, not for me, but for you to remind yourself that you still believe in love, even when it hurts. Because sometimes waiting isn't wasting time. It's proof that your heart still hopes. You know, there's something sacred about the ache of waiting. It doesn't announce itself like thunder. It hums quietly in the background of your life. You go to work, you smile, you laugh with friends, but deep down, there's this lingering pulse of longing. A quiet whisper that says, there has to be more than this. And that whisper isn't weakness. It's a sign your soul still believes in something beautiful, even after everything it's been through. Maybe you've been through the kind of love that leaves you doubting your worth, the kind where you gave and gave and gave, until you forgot what it felt like to be chosen without conditions. Maybe you were the one who always stayed, even when your heart was breaking, just to prove you could hold on longer than the pain. But love doesn't grow in the soil of self-betrayal. And sometimes, the universe will let everything fall apart, not to hurt you, but to make space for what's real. There's a kind of heartbreak that's actually holy. The kind that empties you so deeply, you can finally hear yourself again. You begin to notice what you use to ignore, the way your stomach tightens when you settle for less, the silence that follows every "it's okay" when it isn't. You start to realize that waiting isn't about someone showing up. It's about you showing up for yourself. The universe doesn't rush love, because love isn't something to be earned. It's something that finds you when you've learned to stop chasing what isn't meant for you. Think about it. The right person isn't just anyone who makes your heart race. They're the one who meets you where your soul feels at peace. The one who sees you not the version you perform, but the truth you hide. Maybe right now, you're in the pause before the meeting, the space before destiny unfolds. And maybe that pause feels unbearable, but it's also where you're being refined. Every disappointment you've faced, every unanswered text, every night you cried yourself to sleep, it wasn't for nothing. It was shaping you. It was stripping away the illusions of love so that when the real thing arrives, you won't mistake it for the same old wound. Because real love won't confuse you. It won't ask you to shrink or chase or prove. It will feel calm. It will feel like coming home. And maybe that's what the waiting is teaching you, to stop running toward the fire and learn to trust the warmth of light instead. You see, alignment isn't instant. The stars don't rearrange overnight, but they do move quietly, constantly, toward you. And one day, without even realizing it, you'll wake up and feel the shift. The loneliness that once felt endless will soften. The ache will become memory. And love, true love, will find you, not because you were chasing it, but because you became the kind of person who could hold it. So don't lose faith in the quiet. The universe isn't late, it's precise, and maybe, just maybe, this isn't waiting at all. Maybe this is your heart learning the rhythm of divine timing. There comes a moment quiet, almost invisible, when waiting turns into surrender. It doesn't happen all at once. It begins with exhaustion, the kind that seeps into your bones after too many almost, too many what-ifs, too many goodbyes that never made sense. At first, surrender feels like defeat, like giving up. But it isn't. It's the softest kind of strength. It's the moment you whisper, "I don't know what's next, but I trust that it's coming." And in that surrender, something shifts. You stop begging the universe to hurry. You stop refreshing your messages, wondering why they haven't texted back. You stop searching for signs in every small coincidence. And instead, you start listening to yourself. You notice the way your body feels when you're at peace, the way the sun feels on your skin when you walk without rushing. You realize how long it's been since you breathed without waiting for someone else's approval. It's strange, isn't it? How love, in its absence, can still be your greatest teacher. Because waiting isn't just about time, it's about transformation. The version of you that once begged for love is not the version that will receive it. The universe knows this. That's why it makes you wait, so that the love you're asking for doesn't meet the version of you who still settles for pain. The truth is, alignment feels lonely before it feels right. The universe clears out what can't stay so that what's meant to stay has room to grow. People drift, seasons end, silence replaces noise. And though it hurts, you begin to see that this emptiness is actually sacred space. In that space, you learn what real love sounds like. It's not dramatic or loud. It doesn't demand proof. It doesn't take away your peace. It simply fits. You start to understand that what you thought was rejection was actually protection. The one who left wasn't the end of your story. They were the reason you learned to write your own. You may look back and think of all the times you waited for them to call, for things to make sense, for closure that never came. But one day you'll see that the waiting wasn't about them at all. It was about preparing you for someone who wouldn't make you wait to be loved. The universe has this way of aligning things with perfect precision. It lets hearts break just enough to stay open. It delays answers just long enough for wisdom to settle in. It teaches you to love yourself so fully that when love does arrive, it's not to fill a void, it's to amplify your wholeness. You're not being delayed, you're being refined. Every tear you've cried watered the garden of your becoming. Every night you spent alone carved out space for something breathtaking to enter. The pain of waiting isn't punishment, it's calibration. The universe isn't cruel, it's careful. And it's not aligning you just for any love, it's aligning you for the one that stays. There will be a morning gentle and ordinary when you wake up and realize something inside you has shifted. The ache that used to follow you like a shadow will feel lighter. The silence that once felt unbearable will start to feel like peace. You'll make your coffee, hear the world stirring outside, and for the first time in what feels like forever, you won't be waiting for a message, a sign, or someone's return. You'll just be here breathing, alive, enough. And that's when you'll understand. The waiting was never about time passing. It was about becoming someone who no longer begs for love, but attracts it effortlessly, simply by existing as yourself. Because love doesn't come to the desperate, it comes to the ready. And readiness isn't a list of lessons checked off. It's softness, it's acceptance. It's the quiet knowing that you are not behind, not broken, not unchosen. You are in motion, even when it feels like stillness. You see, waiting taught you patience, but more importantly, it taught you discernment. You no longer mistake chaos for passion. You no longer chase what hurts just to feel alive. You've learned the difference between being needed and being seen. And when love arrives again, and it will, you won't have to guess if it's real. It will feel different. It will feel steady. It will meet you where you are, not ask you to shrink to fit inside it. The person meant for you will not be intimidated by your depth or your history. They will hold your scars as gently as you do. They will not come to rescue you, but to remind you that you were never lost. You will talk for hours about things that actually matter. You will sit in silence that feels full, not hollow. And for the first time, you'll stop searching for signs because you'll know. But here's the secret that most people miss. Love doesn't erase the waiting. It redeems it. Every lonely night, every unanswered prayer, every almost that broke your heart, it all becomes sacred. You'll look back and see that nothing was wasted. Every delay was divine timing. Every heartbreak was a redirection. Every no was a quiet not yet from the universe. The pain of waiting, in hindsight, will look like alignment, and you'll smile, maybe even through tears, realizing that love didn't come after the waiting, it grew through it. It bloomed in the cracks of your patience. It whispered through your loneliness, reminding you that even when it felt like the world forgot you, the universe never did. So if you're still in that season now, don't rush to escape it. Stay, trust it, let it do its work. The waiting is not the empty space before love, it's the sacred ground where love is born. And maybe the universe isn't aligning you for love someday. Maybe it's aligning you for love now, starting with the one person who's been waiting the longest. You. You. The one who stayed, even when it felt impossible. The one who kept showing up for others, even when no one showed up for you. The one who carried love in your chest, even when your hands came back empty. You've been waiting for the call, the message, the moment when everything finally makes sense. But maybe what you've really been waiting for is your own return. The moment when you stop searching for validation in someone else's eyes and remember that your worth was never something to be earned. It was always something to be remembered. The truth is, waiting has been your greatest mirror. It's shown you where you've been giving too much, loving too fast, and settling too soon. It's made you see that sometimes the person you've been waiting to love you the right way is the person you've been becoming all along. You've learned that love isn't fireworks, it's consistency. It's not the rush of being wanted, but the peace of being understood. It's not the chase, it's the calm. And that kind of love starts with how you treat yourself in the waiting. When you stopped begging for the universe to hurry and started asking, what is this season trying to teach me? That's when everything quietly began to shift. The waiting, after all, is where the real work happens. It's where you meet your fears head on. It's where you learn to sit with the ache instead of escaping it. It's where you stop performing for love and start preparing to receive it. Every time you said no to what didn't honor you, you aligned a little closer with what will. Every time you chose solitude over settling, you told the universe, I'm ready for real. That's what alignment looks like. It's not magic, it's maturity. It's when your standards and your healing finally start speaking the same language. And that's when the universe listens. That's when it begins to conspire in your favor. It might come quietly, a chance meeting, a kind smile, a conversation that feels like home. No fireworks, no grand signs, just ease, just presence. Just a quiet, knowing that you don't need to chase what's already yours. And when that love arrives, it won't compete with your peace. It will fit inside it. You'll finally see that every unanswered prayer was answered differently. Every door that closed was protection, not rejection. Every delay was love in disguise. You'll hold their hand one day, look into their eyes, and realize the universe wasn't aligning you for them, it was aligning you with yourself, so that when they came, you could meet them as an equal, not as a wound. So take one more breath, one more day, one more small step in faith. Because your story isn't waiting to begin, it already has. The pain, the stillness, the longing, they were never in the way. They were the way. And one day soon, when love finally finds you where you are, you'll whisper to the stars, thank you for making me wait. Because you'll realize that the waiting wasn't loneliness. It was alignment. It was love, disguised as patience, shaping you into the person you were always meant to be. And that love, the kind that feels like truth, will stay. Because you finally did.